Hey.
Beverly Brewer.
Well, Miss Brewer, you know the election is almost here, but you've already voted, didn't you?
Yes, last week.
In Baltimore, there's a unique phenomenon called a write-in.
Yeah.
Most of the time, write-in candidates don't have a chance, but this time, the former mayor's a write-in. Talk about just why you liked her or compared to the people on the ballot.
Okay, I originally voted for Catherine Pugh, but after the primaries, it's like she disappeared. You know, if I was her, I would have kept my face in the media or, something. So even though Shelia Dixon had her problems, I think she made a very, very good mayor. And I wrote her in on my ballot.
And any other issue that's really drove you to the polls this year from,
Donald Trump. Donald.
And what do you think about that whole piece about him and Hillary and just the tone of the election?
I think it's a disgrace. It's embarrassing. It makes our country look really, really bad. Donald Trump, he's been talking bad about women, and he knows more than the generals and all this, and he never talks about what his plans are and how he's going to solve some of the problems. It's all been like a reality game.
And when you think about Baltimore, the country focused in on police issues with Freddie Gray and the whole piece. What's your hope about that in terms of change in the city? Anything that stands out in your mind in terms of that piece?
I think the people themselves have to get more involved. Where I live, it is a beautiful neighborhood, but it's like one family in a block that this has turned the whole neighborhood around. And we've been to court, we've done this, we've done that, and I also think that the men in our community have to get more involved. The women are involved, but we need the men to get involved.
There was a time when the church was such in the vanguard of social change, but it seems like they have big buildings, but I don't see a lot of time the church is doing like they used to. Is that my perception, or you think churches are still doing a lot?
I don't think churches are doing as much as they could. It's all about your tithes and your offerings and building bigger churches. And I don't see where any of this is going really directly to the community. It's just going into the church to build the church up.
I really appreciate that. Now, where did you do? Where do you work? What do you do?
Well, I'm retired from Verizon, and I have a culinary degree, and I teach children how to cook. So that's what I've been doing.
And what's the name of your company?
Little Chefs.
Little Chefs.
Yes.
Little Chefs with a big mission.